just hop right back in here to a another Lorwyn draft. I do believe the real struggle of the format isn't so much the gameplay, it really is just heavily weighted in the draft. And they can be, it's difficult to learning how to navigate this format. Like here, we get a Tristan's Command. Which is powerful. But when you lock in a card like this, it's like elves are open. It's great. And if they're not, then this like is so hard to splash and put into your deck and stuff. Like it may be just wrong to take something that's so one-dimensional. I would actually probably take Explosive Prodigy over it. Yeah. Yeah, this is... No, I'm going to take it. It's a cool rare. We'll try it out. Now see here, this is something here. Goliath Daydreamer. I just had that in draft. And it is very powerful, copying spells on attack. Way off the path of a Tristan's Command. But I'm not locking into elves by any means. There was a... I'm assuming another rare. Not sure what uncommon you take over this. This is very powerful. Spell Snare is unplayable. Kinsbell, very good. Virulent Emissary, also very good. But I'm not... maybe, like, if this wasn't here, I would be taking a Bog Slither's Embrace. And maybe that could be argued, they just take that anyway, but I'm not going to get that locked in here. Vinebred Brawler. It's a decent card, not something I'm loving. Antisen's okay. Rhyme Chill, it's okay. I'm looking at Unexpected Assistance or Burning Curiosity. Both being very good here. Not sure which is actually better, but I'm going to take Burning Curiosity just on the Goliath tiebreaker. And now a Hovel Hurler. And as far as elf cards, Downhand Eulogist is pretty good. So is Stomper, but I think Hovel Hurler is just going to be the pick here. It could be played in with the other cards. My last draft, I did lose to the a black-white blight synergy deck that was just Boros good cards. Like here, Encumbered Reejerey is very good, and you don't need to be Merfolk to play this. Same thing with Brambleback Brute. This is like quite a bit slower of a card than this, but it's a decent card. This is just so much better, though, that maybe taking this as a little bit of a sign that Merfolk might actually be open. This is like the 4th one of these that we've seen. That's crazy. Elder Auntie is okay. Warren Torchmaster. It's decent. I think if we are in a like a Boros Blight synergy deck, this is pretty good. And we've got some cards that we'd really like to give haste to. This route. Nothing great here. Flock Imposter's just been okay for me. Flame Chain Mauler, I've had drafts where I've had like 3 of these and thought they were going to do well, and I'd have a decent aggro deck, and they're not as good as first glance. And I'm kind of more in the mindset now of like your 2-drops just need to be really good, or just don't play any. Like, now this here is a, you know, Shore Lurker is just like okay. I would take it more of a sign that elves might still be open, that there's a Morkant's Eyes here. So maybe we have some weird like Jund deck. Because here we got a lot of things here. This is okay. This is quite good. Yeah. I'm gonna take the elf now, finally. Getting kind of forced into it. Like, Feisty Spikeling is like okay, but I'm not interested in taking this. This is like quite the waffle, though, to pick up a Midnight Tilling and hope to be elves. Changeling. I'm gonna take this just because it's like guaranteed to make my deck, and I've already got like some way or another I'm gonna have to be making some cuts here. And so that's why I just have no like weight to these cards. They just table. Getting in here, we've got a Noggle Robber. It's kind of interesting. We do have Sapling Nursery. This does require us to be heavy green. This green came really late. I'm just kind of keep that in mind. Like, note that. Like, I could be taking a Safe Right Cavalry here. Gathering Stone, I'm not enough of a type to care. Maybe on like Giants or something. But I'm gonna take this. It looks like I'm gonna be red. Crib Swap is just bad. Norbuck Elm is like, it looked really good. It has played worse than it looks to me. Keep Out, it's very good. Kolroth Zealot. Flaring Cinder. I think it's between these 3 cards. And I'm a little low on interaction here, so I'm going to take the Keep Out. I don't love this card by any means, but it does have the modality of hitting enchantments, which there are some enchantments in the format that you're going to want to kill. This is just like a painful spot to be in. It might be sun dabbled, which is just very terrible. I'm gonna take a second Noggle Robber though. Okay. There's a Tweeze, but Ferric Strike just hits more targets. And Blight 2 in red-white can be an upside if we can start getting more cards like this Hovel Hurler, which we can remove the counters. I don't want a second keep out. Luminal Hold answers everything in the format, but so does like Ferric Strike, that it can hit an artifact or enchantment and hit a creature. So I'm a little bit more like maybe leaning towards Call Wrath here, but I kind of want a critical mass of removal spells. Three mana 4/4. Like this is okay. This can wear the counters that we would self-blight just because it like self-removes them at a decent rate. But I don't want to just have no ways of closing the game out. So we're going to take a Cold Wrath here. Oh, now these are two good cards. This can kind of find a mountain or elemental in the deck. We're going to have elementals and shapeshifters. But Moonlit Lamenter is just a great thing to be putting these counters on and removing them for card draw. At this point, which 4-drop is better? A 4/3 trample that makes a treasure or a 3/3 flyer that surveils? And I would lean towards the surveil, I think. Just increasing the quality of your draws may be more important than the treasure token. I'm going to take Evolving Wilds. We're going to take Flaring Cinders. We don't have a lot of draw except for Moonlit Lamenter and Burning Curiosity. Lots of threes. But this is probably, it's just as serviceable. There we go. I have played with Reese before. It is good. It's, you want your 2-drops to stay impactful so that like if you're double spelling on like turn 5 and 6 playing a 2-drop and a 3-drop, you know, a vanilla 2/2 is just not going to cut it at that spot anymore. Whereas this is quite good. And Personify is a good card. But we're going to take Reese first. And kind of rewarded with the Kinscar Sentry. First strike, lifelink. I hate pass, like this is such a weighted pack for us and what we're doing. I'd really love a Reaping Willow, a Seer, second Burning Curiosity, not so much, but I imagine this is what we're going to end up with on the wheel because these cards are going to get ate up, or maybe like a Gallant Foul Knight might come back around, or this Rooftop Percher. I did say Personify is decent. Kind of a decent protection spell. Can kind of be used to reset these guys and make them come back in with the 1/1 counter for some additional value. But I'm going to take Gristle Glutton. Really valuing the ability to like go late in games and have a way of rummaging out your extra lands for more gas. Going back to the point that you want your two drops to remain impactful as the game goes on. I'm gonna just take protective response. There's really nothing else to even consider here. Maybe a Sky Swimmer if you really wanted. I think I took one of these in the last draft just because at that point there wasn't anything else for me to take. Just kind of funny that that's going to happen again because there's nothing here. I'm actually don't even have many cards to cut. Ooh. Just going to take another Falworth. Don't need this Gangly Stompling. There's no vivid payouts for us. Like impolite entry just to cycle a card? Oh, I'm gonna take this for sure. This is the kind of deck that like wants this effect. Like not only just giving your creature flying, but repeatedly blighting your own stuff. Very good. None of this is making the deck, so yeah. Well, Burning Curiosity did come around. Maybe I do want the second one, since I didn't really pick up much else. Excuse me. There. Sky Swimmer on the maybe. Looks like just nobody was in Merfolk in this pod. Okay, this guy is just pretty damn weak. Holds good. Love how they had to code this to where you have to type in freaking codes and stuff instead of just typing creature. It's got a. Anyway, a solid amount of spells and interaction and draw here. I don't want to cut any of this stuff, so we're at the point of cutting 2 creatures. Unless we wanted to go to 16 lands, but I don't think we do. We have some ways of filtering them out with Gristle Glutton and Flaring Cinder anyway. Yeah, this guy's just not very good, the Tributary Vaulter. Could be Noggle Robber, number 1. And we'll just play it like this. Because it's just too much, got a lot of double red. And no double white. So maybe who's 7, 9, like 8 white sources, 10 reds. Yeah. Don't have a ton of spells to play with our giant, the slumbering guy that casts them for free on attack, but you don't need a ton. You know, if you ever trigger and get a free spell off that guy, it's pretty backbreaking. Alright, we'll keep this. This is interesting. I just get to like pick this dude up, or I can get an extra counter on my Moonlit Lamenter to potentially draw 2 cards later on. I think I get it just this. Oh, I could have done that during his turn. Like, if his only play was, like, activate it. No, you have to blight. Yeah, you have to blight one to activate, so. Just no reason to play that sorcery speed. In this situation, he tap and stun and draw a card. Okay. This is an interesting spot where I'm actually going to play the Goliath first. Normally I would maybe want to play something else to like bait out a removal spell first. But I don't have anything to like follow up with this guy. He's just a vanilla 4/4 in this hand that I've got going on. And maybe I can scare my opponent into doing something else here. Because he does need to respect this card, because at any point I top deck a removal spell, this card gets insane. So here's why we hold the Luminal Hold. Sonar, just one of the best creatures in the format where you're not going to remove that. I'm going to blight one here to give this haste. Okay. We could draw a card first. See if we hit a removal spell, because we could get 2 of them. Or I could just kind of slow roll it, the Colorith Zealot, and give it haste. And either double blocks or chumps. Yeah, we're gonna take this route here. And do I attack with the Daydreamer? No. Warren Torchmaster is a good card that just goes up to great card when it is, you know, give a creature haste, draw a card. Master of Dementia. Does that mean he no longer has dementia, or he has mastered it in a way he can decide what he forgets? It should almost be cooler. Scar Sentry. This is a 2/3? Sure. Costs red to remove the counters, though. Next turn's probably just a Shoreline Lurker. Does let me have the Convoke option for protective response. Gristle Glutton. Alright. Yeah. Let's play a Shore Lurker. This will let me cast the Noggle Robber, get a treasure token, and then cast Burning Curiosity or Flock Imposter also. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it. Start pinging me. Well. I could make these creatures unable to block, attack, get in the Noggle Robber for free. Seems pretty good. You could have blocked this Kinscar with this guy. Interesting. This can only be activated as a sorcery, so he can't like grow this in response to my attack to block the Noggle Robber. So if he doesn't activate this here, I'll still be attacking with it. Yeah, okay. 10. Okay. Oh. We don't get the double trigger though if I put it in for free. But still, that's quite nice. Is there a world where Burning Curiosity pre-combat would have been correct? I would have had 3 mana left. Could have removed one of these creatures if it hit a removal spell. Because he wasn't dead. I was at a fairly low life total already, like... just trying to think of ways that I'd, like, lose the game from that spot is... I go to, like, Ferric, destroy one of his creatures when it's attacking, or something like that. And, like he has a protection spell or something, but... Anyway, this is not a hand I'm looking to keep. On the play, can't play half the cards in my hand, so better here. Pitch this. The point of keeping the Evolving Wilds over just the mountain is that it thins the deck, helps the draws, and like we know there's a land on the bottom, or there was, not anymore, but... Gonna loot this land away or the curiosity, so I don't think there's much point. You will give this haze. Like here, this is a fine card to go ahead and loot away. It's not really going to be all that impactful anymore. Do I block though? odd, like I can put a counter on this to get this haste to attack with it to remove a counter. And maybe that's fine. But I don't see myself attacking anyway, so. My Luminal Hold can remove his Luminal Hold to get my guy back. Okay. Thinking if I'm not blocking with this creature, I should have attacked. Puts me in a weird spot there. Now I know I just mentioned that I could Luminal Hold to get this guy back, but I don't have spells or anything, and I do have that other thing that will remove it. This guy, I'm not too worried about this as a removal spell here. I could just save Flock Imposter, but I don't like getting this guy down here. I'll give this haste. Get it for 5. Oh, no, no. Oh. The double click so fast. Okay. That's bad. Oh, man. Well, he doesn't have anything to get back. Oh, I shouldn't have played the land. What am I doing? Can you not remove the counter if you don't have a legal target? I'm gonna reset the counters on this guy. Oh, that's good. Okay, so. I am at 7. That is lethal on the next turn. Just to find something here. Not only this can't get this creature back. This is just kind of a free block. And I'll take 3. Because it's power to her so oh man. That would have been nice to have been able to give haste to. I would attack with this if there was like some way that this would be lethal if you had an answer for this. Okay. Is the trade? Okay. And we played big old dude that can give creatures money. Feeling really good now. Quite happy with the way this deck has turned out. And playing, like, I'm going to be more open to the idea of playing Boros decks now in the future. Because this synergy pile is working out pretty well. I kind of think this card's more important that it gets into play. But I'm going to play like the somewhat more aggressively lined creature here and save this for later in the game when the looting will probably matter more. I've got some stuff to do here. If I don't draw land, I will land cycle this for another mountain and play the Glutton. I'm not wanting to miss land drops while I have like mana sinks on the like board and a 5-drop in hand. No, it may actually just be land cycle it and then peel a card. Okay. That's okay. We hit the land anyway. Does that change much? We could still land cycle this just to be able to play Hovel Hurler. It's kind of like whatever though. Just wanting to be more like mana efficient. I just don't think there's a lot to it here. Oh my god, this guy is. I'm gonna make this block. Sort of call the. Hey, if you have the removal spell, like it. He could have a number of 2 mana pump spells here and get my Lamenter. But this could just be like a bluff attack that just nets him like a free 3 damage, and he plans on drawing the card anyway. I'm gonna call it here and see. Notably, this Ferric Strike can't get rid of this Lockman, which is... Okay, well, I called his bluff. Which sometimes you just gotta do. The only counter spells in the format is double blue. So it could just be the right time to get down my Hurler. Yeah. Lockmare is so good. This card's probably going to solo me this game. My only removal spell in hand does not tag it because its mana value is 2. Like, it's weird this card's like, oh, you get to kill like cool, big, expensive creatures, and like a lot of the best creatures in this format are 1 and 2 mana. So it's like weirdly positioned, even in limited, that the stuff this doesn't hit is pretty massive. I think the only real value of this is the modality of the hitting an artifact and enchantment too. And the blight too, if you have the synergies. Like, this guy plays an artifact or enchantment here. Oh my. Okay. Okay, that's huge. That's massive. Because now Ferric Strike, I get to put counters on Moonlit Lamenter to take off to draw spells. Well, you didn't have it before. Dawn Bless Pennant. This is the first time this card's been resolved in a game of Magic that I have played or watched. I don't think I've seen anybody even try this card yet. It's a little mopey. I think it would be good in the Elves deck where you're self-milling. But if you just have a really good creature that you want to keep down, that's pretty good. But notably, he played another one. This Ferric Strike to hit. Fyric? Don't really know. Kind of want to just keep going like larger and larger. My creatures here. Oh, that is good. Does Luminal hold? He's now kind of like priced into using his Lockmare before I like remove it, which I don't even know if I'm going to remove it now. On the offset that he has something to remove this and like get it back and like get the counters back. Oh, still just still a 4/5 though. Still kind of a beating. Okay, lots of things to do here. I do think for one, I could just give this flying, right? But we're gonna just play this. It's face up. He knows this is coming. One thing I could have done is like targeted my own Blossom Bind, or this Blossom Bind. Yeah, I should have targeted the Blossom Bind. Double blocking? I'm okay with this. And he has a Gathering Stone? Okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna play Lamenter and hold up this Fyric and Flock Imposter. This guy's gonna get to see so many cards on me. I'm probably gonna have to Feeric this Gathering Stone now, though. But then I can pick up Hovel Hurler with the Flock Imposter. But there's no way I'm playing this just to remove an artifact. I'm gonna wait till he has a 3-drop or higher on the board to kill again. Okay, so Flock. There's nothing here I want to discard for this guy. Yeah. Get him for 2. Just draw 3 more cards. That seems good. And that's his best? What? Like, you draw 6 cards and your best play is the lead with Changeling Wayfinder? Stalactite Dagger? Okay. Sure. He's gaining life. Surely he's got like a spike lane? This is what I mean with like your draft navigations and stuff. Like, this is an amazing card. And these are okay, but like filling your deck with like this level of stuff, it just seems like he spent a lot of mana and drew a lot of cards, and all it feels like is he's just like getting closer to decking himself. Like, it's not doing a ton here, it seems. Okay, that felt better. To attacks. If I had the haste, dude. This would be like game here. Yeah, we will be blighting 2. Getting rid of this stone. And the reach creature. Putting 2 counters here. Casting this. Oh, I didn't play the Daydreamer first. I meant to play it first. That's really bad. Because if I play it first, then I threaten on attack of playing another copy. And just steamrolling ahead. He does have the option, though, of paying 2 and sacking this and getting this guy back. Okay. That was terrible that I didn't do that properly. Been a bit of a punt. Can start giving creatures flying. He's just gained so much life at this point. I am gonna Curiosity, but I do wanna blight somewhere. Keep out destroys a tapped creature? Or 4 to a tapped creature and destroys an enchantment. They don't have any enchantments. Could Flaring Cinder just discard this? Or I draw. Yeah, I'm gonna draw a card first. Okay. This is pretty good just to hold on to here, like he can't attack too well. I need to get cards out of my hand, though. Yeah, see, not having the Ferric Strike here is just awful. Because this guy could have attacked. Yeah, it might have been a bit of a punt attack to go in with him. Well, I could have gave him flying. Give him flying, like, kill this, kill this. Yeah, I should have been in such a better spot. I don't know. Just not thinking about the entire sequencing of the turn or the turn after. Okay, lots coming in. So he's got to have some kind of trick here. A block there is fine. Is there any world where I want to risk like a double block on this creature? Or on the mare. He's gotta have like this thing that pumps like 2 different creatures or something. But if he does and I don't block, then I just die, right? Because I'm gonna take 9, 10, 11, 12, like 13, 14, 15, 16. If it's the double pump. So what I could do then is go on this because it gives it +2, +1. So it'd be a 6/6. Yeah, I could kill my Hovel Hurler though. Take 8. If he buffs that, that's 14. Okay. I guess blocking Sun Dappled is about the same. Creatures get 1/1. Okay. Oh, you can activate it twice though. But that's still 6, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Still only gets to kill 2 of the creatures here. Okay. Keep out. Let's get to deal 4 to this. Oh, it's from it has to be from hand. Right now he can attack and get a Curiosity. Do we want to blight 1? This blighting on this Flock Imposter is basically free, or even Alright. Oh, I already played a land. I shouldn't have done that. Oh no, we're still in combat. 2 blocks. It's a dead guy. Since he can double pump, I don't have a way of surviving any longer. I can't play out 2 creatures or anything. This was just so poorly mismanaged. Like when I went for the Luminal Hold, I should have just targeted the what is it called? The Blossom Bind. Like it was so face up. Just sequenced this game so poorly. I know it seems weird to go for that, but when it's that face up against like a blue player here with a bunch of untapped mana, it's just like, okay, cool, I'll just turn my creature back online. Or maybe not even play the card. But not getting double Fear Strikes was so terrible. I think that game is completely winnable if I play it right. Alright, got a keepable 7. opponents keep playing the best 1 and 2 drop creatures in the format. Wah. Okay. Whew. This is killing me? Forget what I said about a keepable hand. Apparently it was not. I don't know. I keep the hand every time though. Sometimes you just get magicked. I don't need any more draw spells because it's fluffy ones. Block. I can't get him because dude's all going. And draw 4? So that gives me a treasure so I can play the Flamekin Mauler or Flame Chain. Double spell. That's probably as good as I'm about getting here. Shrine Striker. Such a good card in this format. With all the hybrid stuff going on. Yeah. That's reasonable. This guy's just way too slow here. I mean, I'm at freaking 2. Kept a good looking 2-laner that, you know, if you don't draw your next land till turn 5, it's you're not going to win those games. Or is it 4? It was 5. I don't like that. Or 5th draw because I looted away some cards. Be right back. Ugh. That's twice now, right? That I've had the Kinsguard Sentry just into a 3 toughness creature. Well, the thought of I can put this on here. I mean, he's kind of priced into activating this anyway. And just get the this basic land cycle here. And get in 3 life. There's the Warren. Like, I really not just needing to hit a land, but I need to hit a red source here for this guy. So may seem a little spewy. But I kind of like the idea of this just being in the graveyard for the self-blight synergies. The other thing is, I just don't play it right, and I just land cycle this guy. It would have been better though to not play it, because it is like a 3 mana investment to return it to hand and then replay it. I could not be being wrong. Well, I'm just getting completely ate up here. So what I'm hoping for here is he's just going to activate this. Get some value out of the Reese. Get this persist. So it dies, it comes back. Surprised he didn't just attack with one of these. Oh. This is so good, but I have to blight it. I haven't played a land, so hopefully this hits a land. Oh wait, it's only going to see 2 cards if I don't blight. Am I willing? Do I risk that though? I'm going to. No, I cancel. Like 2. big. Now there's a chance that I can staple. Wow. Can't even play 2 blockers. Oh. Okay. Gaming. We're dead. I know I said before that Elm hadn't really played out too great for me, and it hasn't. But it looked decent there. I think it's 31 packs.